Welcome to the Mindset, Magic, and Manifestation podcast hosted by me, Michaela J. Get ready to dive into an action-packed, bougie-based, and spiritually guided experience on all things manifesting your next level Lux life. Let's go. Hi, gorgeous. Welcome back to the Mindset, Magic, and Manifestation podcast with your girl. It is I, the Michaela J, here to teach you how to manifest your next level Lux life. Happy Monday, Quickie. You guys, the last few Mondays have not been quickies, and I am making it my goal to make them quickies, okay? I'm like, I want there to be a bite-sized episode and a longer episode. But to be honest with you, and this is what I've been telling people that I've talked to about I just talk way too fucking much. So today we are talking about one identity shift that you can make that's going to turn you into a walking, talking manifestation magnet. Okay. One thing that's really going to help with this process is you snagging the instant manifestation reset. Right now, this is free, but this week is the last week to get it for free. You get limited time access, and it's a 3-day audio training series on rewiring your mind for faster, easier manifestations. Again, there's 3 days of audio trainings. Day 1 is about why you're manifesting inconsistently. Day 2 is the science and energy behind manifestation. And Day 3 is about collapsing time and making your success inevitable. This is such a juicy, basically private podcast. All you need to do is entering your name and your email to snag it. But after this week, it will no longer be free. So get your booty inside. All right. Let's talk about the one identity shift that you can make now to be a walking, talking magnet of all your manifestations. Sign me the fuck up. The identity shift you need to make for this is being somebody who holds blind faith. That is the identity shift. Are you capable currently of holding blind faith without spiraling, without doubting, without worrying? Can you hold blind faith knowing it's all going to work out, knowing it's all going to come together in the end, knowing that your manifestations, they want you as much as you want them, knowing that you are always going to figure it out. You're always going to find a way. If there's a will, there's a way. When you identify as somebody who can hold blind faith with ease, with flow, you always get what you want with ease and with flow, and you get it faster because you're open. You're like, I don't know how this is going to happen. That's why it's blind faith. I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know where it's going to come from, but I know that I'm going to follow the action steps. I know that I'm going to follow my downloads. I know that I'm going to follow what I feel called to do. I know I'm going to show up. I know I'm going to commit. I know I'm going to take the action. I know I'm going to believe in myself. It's like, yeah, it's going to work out. When you identify as that type of person, you have a really strong foundation to receive manifestations. And what this practically looks like, and why I wanted to bring this to the podcast for your Monday Quickie, is that I'm currently going through a season of metamorphosis. Like, I literally feel like a fucking butterfly. I feel like the blue butterfly emoji, and I'm wearing blue today. I feel like I'm going through a metamorphosis right now where I'm noticing a lot of things that I'm wanting to shift. A lot of things that are shifting inside of myself, in my identity, in my personal life, how I want to spend my time, the ways I want to show up for myself, the type of self-care I want to do, really doubling down on self-care. I am noticing ways I want to shift in my business. Like, there are so many things going on and changing in the business that I'm really, really excited about. One thing that we have done is we got a video editor. Hi, Sarah. She's amazing. She's the one who is editing our amazing videos that are going on Spotify and YouTube for the podcast. Like, I'm starting back up my YouTube channel, which you guys might have seen last week when I posted my first vlog. Like, there is a huge evolution. There are things that I'm taking away. There's things that I'm no longer doing. There are offers that are retiring. Like, I am noticing so many changes, so much metamorphosis. And what this has to do with blind faith is that the full vision hasn't come together yet for me. And it's funny because after my trip to Turks, I came back with all this inspiration, all these new ideas that I still have and I'm implementing. But I thought to myself, like, I need a think day. Like, I need a full day to just think and map it all out and plan it all out. And I gave myself some time to do that. And the full vision didn't really come together. It made me feel like maybe I don't fully know what this is going to be or what this is going to look like. And I kept saying, like, well, maybe I just need more think time. I need more think time. You don't need more think time. You don't even need to plan this shit. Like, all you need to do is have an idea of what's changing, what you do want, not focusing on what you don't want, focusing on what you do want moving forward, and having the blind faith to be taking action steps, even if you don't have the full vision, even if you don't have the full A to Z game plan. The people that are willing to take action without every step laid in front of them are the most badass, successful people in society. I don't need an A to Z plan. I don't need to know exactly what everything's going to look like, because I have blind faith that it's all going to come together exactly how it should, or else I wouldn't have these feelings. I wouldn't have these ideas. And in fact, if I wait and if I hesitate, and if I keep on keeping on until it's clear, I'm going to miss my moment. And in fact, I'm going to lose momentum, because I'm going to start to resent the things that I'm doing that I no longer want to be doing. And I'm going to feel really uncomfortable in my current reality. I'd rather feel uncomfortable moving towards my desired reality than feel uncomfortable in my current reality. It's like choose your hard is kind of the same. So when you apply this identity shift of, the shift here is going from, I have to plan and I need to know where I'm going and I need to know how this is going to come together and I need to see that it makes sense. That's the old you. The new you says, I don't give a fuck how it happens. I just want it to happen. I don't need the action steps. I just need to know what to do next. I just need one foot in front of the other, and I'm going to blindly trust. I'm going to have blind faith that this is going to work out, because everything has always worked out. I choose to have blind faith around things that don't make sense, around things that I don't know how they're going to happen, around things that feel like they came crashing and burning. And now I see why they came crashing and burning, why they came full circle. Everything in the past has always worked out, even if it didn't feel like it was working out in the moment. I had blind faith that things would move forward, and they did. Can you have blind faith? Why does this make you an instant, like walking, talking manifestation magnet? Well, because you're saying, I trust the plan. I don't need to micromanage. I don't need to suffocate the manifestations. I don't need every single step, because oftentimes there's going to be curves in the road. And here's the thing. Here's your mic drop moment. If you knew every single step in the plan, you would self-sabotage. You would sabotage the plan, because there will be things in that plan that, like, think about something that you have overcome and you have manifested, and it had the craziest twists in the road and had the craziest turns. You would self-sabotage those things knowing it. Like, imagine if somebody laid out that plan and you saw, okay, step 4 is make this really fucking uncomfortable leap, and you're going to risk it all and you're going to do something fucking crazy. You would be like, hell no, I will find another plan. But then you self-sabotage, and then it takes you a lot longer, and then it's feeling more challenging. It's not as easy, right? So the reason why we don't always have the A to Z game plan is actually to protect ourselves and to protect our manifestations, so we keep moving things forward, okay? This is super important. This makes you a walking, talking manifestation magnet for that reason, because you're staying in it. You're staying in the work. You're willing to be guided. You're willing to have inspired action. You're willing to move things forward step by step, piece by piece, without sabotaging, without getting in over your head, without needing every detail, without suffocating. If you say, blind faith works for me, I feel where I want to go. I might not know where the end destination is, but I feel where I want to go. So I'm going to start taking action. I'm going to start putting one foot in front of another. The universe can bring in so many more alignments, so many more quote unquote coincidences, when you happily run into somebody from your past and they just so happen to have the right connect that gets you your next job, right? That's not how you would have expected it to happen, but you had blind faith that things would work out in whatever way they were supposed to. So how can you practice blind faith this week? How can you trust the process more? How can you show up, take action, implement changes without fully knowing the plan? It's going to be uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for me. It's scary. It's like I'm making these big changes and I actually don't know fully where they're going, right? It feels crazy, but I know I'm going to get crazy, insane results because I'm willing to step out and do that while I'm uncomfortable. I'm willing to put myself on the line. I'm willing, because again, I'd rather be uncomfortable moving forward than uncomfortable in my current reality. Mic drop moment. Happy Monday. Tell us in our free Facebook group, the Mindset Magic and Manifestation group. It is linked in the show notes for you, how you are going to practice blind faith this week and how you are going to activate this identity shift as the version of you who doesn't need every single detail all the time. I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to leave a 5-star rate and review. I love hearing your takeaways and wins from the podcast in the review section. So don't forget. Love you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.